Hello, and welcome to the second episode of Haunt Insider. You like the title? Is it catchy enough? It's what I'm sticking with, so I hope you like it. I think I've made a few decisions from the first episode and from feedback from people, which thank you all for apparently showing quite a bit of interest in this. So this should be fun. I'm going to do 2 or 3 haunts per video and try to put up 2, maybe 3 a week, depending on how much other footage and stuff I have throughout the normalness of my week. But to get right to it and stop rambling, first haunt is actually not on YouTube. At least I can't find anything about them on YouTube. I found out about them through doing some searches on other people's sites. But they are called Screaming Scarecrow, and it's a very unique web page. It's screamingscarecrow.com. It's a blog basically, but they have a section here. I always like to show you guys what I'm looking at. They have a section for props they've made, and it's broken up into sort of simple how-tos on some of them. The coolest thing I found was if you go to past hauntings, and they started back, or at least they have on here all the way back from 2003 to 2011. And if you go to 2011, they have a really cool section that's spellcasting in witch woods, and under that there's just some awesome photos of this creepy cabin that and there's each photo has like a little, a decent description by it, but this cabin is just awesome that they built, and it has red light coming through it, and broken down, cracked, nasty roof. It's just very different. They're less of a haunt to me and more of like a small little movie scene. They have like some antlers and bones around. I really dig their more of like a presentation look to a scene, and not just props laid out. I mean, that shed alone is or the little cabin or shack is just creepy and spooky as it by itself. I made, yes, if you see me looking down, I am looking at a little notes list that I had just to make sure I don't forget stuff. But yeah, and they have, I guess they recently posted their 200th blog post, and they just seem really into Halloween. There's a little store section that it looks like more like items that they think are good for other people's haunts. I don't think there's not stuff that they've made or put up themselves. And then there's a all things 1031 section, which is just a bunch of little blog posts. And yeah, so go check them out. Again, Screaming Scarecrow. All these haunts and stuff I mentioned are going to be down in the comments section, so if you forget, just go check down there. The second one is Terror Syndicate, which is actually the company name. Their haunted house name is Darkworks. They are by far no means a small haunt or new or not really unknown, I guess, but yet again, it's another one that doesn't really have any videos, and I'd love to see their walkthrough and stuff in video form, but the closest thing is there's like a fan on YouTube who had gone to the haunt in 2009, and he posted basically just pictures that look like he took from their website in a really short video. That's all I could find. But terrorsyndicate.com, and like I said, Darkworks, they started in I'm cheating, I'm looking at my paper in 2001 to present day is their name and theme of their haunted house. Before that, back all the way into 1997, they had started with doing a smaller haunt, not necessarily a big haunted house walkthrough through their backyard. And then did it each year up until they really got the theme of Darkworks in 2001. There's a great prop section. Let me again. That is their main page. They put out, if you go to the About Us section, probably about 10 years ago, I actually found out about them. They put out as they say, back in 1999, TS Productions began with the introduction of the first Home Haunters Handbook. And then they ended up doing a video series that you can purchase. And basically their whole goal is just to make haunting easier and giving all the tools and descriptions to help home haunters better their haunts. But the meat and bones for me of their site and stuff is their props, which if you go to the gallery section, there's a Darkworks 2001-2011 photos, there's props 1998-2011 photos, and then there's the previous year's stuff, year one, and then they had different themes like Alien Project, Shallow Grave, Damnation, and then they do haunted houses for theme parks. At least I know of one, because the Biofear in 2011 that they did was for Kennywood Park's Phantom Fright Nights, and that alone is freaking awesome. For me, they have incredibly realistic, creepy, human-like creatures. Not necessarily zombies. I mean, I guess some look definitely like zombie, but some just look like demented people. And they have a lot of the plastic tubing, air pressure whipping around in their face, tongues, and hanging from walls and ceilings, and just in creepy positions. And then they blend in their actors, which you can... Sometimes you're like, is that an actor? Is that a real person in the photos? But you can, tell if the actor's looking at the camera or doing something. They blend in really, really well. And I would love to see, just a YouTube video. I wonder... I've never purchased any of their actual videos, so I don't know if they show a lot of their props in their haunted house setting in motion. I don't know. Maybe some of you have in the past purchased stuff. Like I said, they're not a smaller haunt. They've been around for a long time, and I know people have checked them out. But I figured a lot of our YouTube vloggers, if they don't travel around and just go digging on websites, they might not have found Darkworks before. The last one, which I think I found 4 years ago, is called Carrion Farm, and there actually is video on YouTube of this. So they have video from 2006, 7, 8, and 10. Nothing from 9, not really sure what happened then, and so far nothing for 11. The channel for Carrion Farm is Halloween Mouse, and besides their haunt videos, there's only one other video on there, which is for Avocado Jungle Fuzz Yum Yum Tree. Some band playing, apparently. They only have 3 subscribers, and less than 1,000 video views, and if this is sort of, I guess, this Haunt Insider's, special haunt. I love this haunt. It is super small, very compact. For me, it is all about the windmill they built and the lighting that they have going on behind it. Just fantastic. Really, let me start the 2010 video to show you a little clip it. But really great atmosphere and music and chicken wire. I'd love to get my hands on as much chicken wire as they've used at some points. And excuse me, I'm not going to show obviously everything, but I'm sorry if there's a bad glare from the reflection of the camera. But yeah, a lot of corn stalks, just really rural looking, and but I just love how small it is. And I know that's such a weird statement to say about a haunt, like, oh yeah, it's great, it's super tiny, and there's barely anything. They use that space to the T, and some of the best usage of a very small front yard. Fantastic. There is a website for them also. If you go to just carrionfarm.com, it's basically just 2006 and 7 pictures and a little video for 2007, so there's really not much you won't see there, or you won't see, that you can't find on their YouTube page. There. Definitely check them out. One of my probably top 10 favorite home haunts, and I really hope that they do put up a 2011 video. I'm thinking maybe the 2010 one came up in February, so maybe if I'm lucky, 2011 will come up in February time. But that's it. Like I said, check in the description for where to find all the names and stuff for all these, and I hope you enjoy, and see you for part 3. Peace.